Jasmine Crockett said, "You don't need $5,000. We're not in the business of giving away money." Yes, Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett said in an interview the other day on the heels of this whole Doge dividend conversation where President Trump and Elon Musk are considering giving 20% of the money that the Doge team has uncovered to taxpayers in like $5,000 to $8,000. Those are the numbers that are allegedly being floated around. And she said in an interview, "You do not need $5,000. We're not in the business of giving away money." And that got me thinking. Let me know what you think. I thought when people run for Congress and Senate and all those roles up in DC, the taxpayers vote them in, right? They campaign and we go to the polls and we vote them in. So essentially, our vote gives them their job. We're called constituents. So in the Dallas area, the 30th district, people voted for Jasmine Crockett to be their congresswoman representing the 30th district. So her job is to go to DC and represent everyone in the 30th district that voted for her. So she goes and she speaks on our behalf, right? That's what I thought the job was. Let me know down in the comments if I've misunderstood something. But what it looks like to me is she's added, like, she's flipped the JD, the job description, around and said, "Yeah, no, I'm going to tell you what you need. And you don't need $5,000. We don't give money away. We're not in the business of giving money away." And I'm thinking, did she literally say that? And I want to know, the people who voted for her in the 30th district in Dallas, do you need $5,000? Because I bet you do. Because, I mean, most people need any kind of $1,000. Any kind of $1,000 is not a real word, but I'm just saying, you know what I mean? But now the other thing that had my mind spinning was, who was in the business of giving money away when back in the last administration, everybody and their mama was getting stimmy checks? I didn't get one, but people were getting stimmy. Who was in the business of that money giveaway? And who was in the business of giving away all the money that went to the illegal migrants crossing the border? And who was in the business of giving away all that federal funding for Texas to support and supplement all of the people that came across the border illegally? Who was what business who was giving that money away? Like, was she not in the business of giving that money away either? And because the things cost so much, groceries cost so much, people are struggling to pay their bills, why does she get to say, and who is she to get to say who needs $5,000 and who doesn't? If the Doge team has uncovered enough mishandling of money, allegedly, and President Trump's like, "Yeah, I want to give some of this back to the taxpayers in the form of a Doge dividend, a stimulus check, whatever," how does she get to say, meanwhile, she works for us. Remember, we live in Dallas. She works for us. How does she get to then say, "You don't need $5,000? So it's kind of like when I see it in my head, I'm like, okay, so the Doge team, the Department of Treasury, whoever, cuts the check, sends it out, she's going to say, "You don't need that." What? I mean, she might not need $5,000, but I bet you there's a whole bunch of people, constituents of hers in Dallas, who actually need $5,000. Let me know what you think down in the comments.